Hey everybody. So, I'm kind of stoked for WWE 12 or Raw versus SmackDown 12. I'm not really quite sure what they're calling it. Some people, WWE 12. Yeah, I went to game. I guess it is WWE 12 because I went to GameStop to reserve my copy, like any good wrestling gamer should. And they're like, "What do you mean Raw versus SmackDown? It's WWE 12." Hey, look, alright, for 12 fucking years, it's been Raw versus SmackDown. Now it's like, fuck that shit, man. It's now WWE 12. Well, what was it before? It was not called WWE 11, was it? But for those who don't bother to actually look at the roster, yeah, that thing that they actually show, they'll publish some of the wrestlers of who's going to be on there. And yes, yeah, I just looked up the updates to it, and fucking Brock Lesnar's in it, of all people. So he must have signed a contract or something. I don't know if he's going to be wrestling with him again because maybe his Ultimate Fighting career is over with now or what. Who knows? But at least it's good to be able to play as him. He was an interesting wrestler. Vader's in this one. Both um, Road Warriors or Legion of Doom, whatever which way you want to say it, Hawk and Animal. And then you have Demolition, Axe and Smash, or also, of course, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, many others. Different. Arn Anderson's actually going to be in it. I feel like if you're going to have Arn Anderson in it, that even though Ric Flair is under TNA contract, you kind of almost need to put him in the game. Um, the game, I am the game, and now you play it. No, he's in there too. Batista's in there. You know, a bunch of the stuff. A lot of the guys who were in there last year's in there. Vader wasn't in there, which is cool. We get to see him. Demolition hasn't been in a video game since WrestleFest. Um, yeah. So I'm really stoked about that. I'm a big Demolition fan. It's worth picking up for that. It's a good solid game no matter what you look at it, who they have and who they don't have, because you know you can make just about anything and they don't care as long as you know. There's not that many rules about making people. They have some stupid copyright thing, but no one gives a flying fuck. You know, they don't stop you going, no, don't use that. Who would I like to see in the game? Ravishing Rick Rude would be nice. As much as he was not a good wrestler, but he was part of the 80s, he was what made wrestling at that point in time in the genre. Ultimate Warrior, of course, Hulk Hogan would be nice, but I don't care. I would love to see, because you know there's probably going to be a Bret Hart crap in there. If you're going to have Bret Hart, bring in Owen or bring in Jim the Anvil Hart, because if you have Demolition, you have the Road Warriors, at least motherfucking bring in a tag team, okay? Both British Bulldogs would be awesome. I would love to have just a big, gigantic tag team fest. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to fucking cry. Wah, 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 wah. Nasty Boys would be cool, but it's probably not going to happen. Brutus Beefcake would be cool. Junkyard Dog. Yeah, some Junkyard. Bring in the Junkyard Dog. He hasn't been in the game lately. I think of, I think it was in 2009 or was it yeah, 2009, maybe 10. But he's hardly ever in them. George Animal Steel, that would be fucking nice. Yeah, everybody likes to watch him eat the turnbuckle. You can do so much things, but you know, you can only put so many people in there. I mean, last year was impressive. It was over 70 some odd wrestlers. And da 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 da. RVD was in it. It was great. I loved it because RVD was fucking it. Is it going to happen? I think this year, because last year's Hall of Fame and everything, I think that Hacksaw Jim Duggan should be in there. And I think because of the death of Macho Man Randy Savage, if they don't make it, people are going to be a little upset, but they'll get over it. They'll just make their own version of Macho Man Randy Savage. But you know, if he was in WWE All Stars, why the fuck is he going to be in this one? I think if they would allow transitions, If you ever remember that Legends game that sucked, but they had one cool idea where you can bring in the roster from the one game into the Legends game, that would be cool. But I don't see that happening because it just can't go that cool. I just don't picture it working out that way. Um, I am stoked about it. It's coming out in November. I forget the launch date, but you got Kevin Nash is in it, which is going to be great. Be cool. Why can't they put Scott Hall in there or what's his name? The other dude, he has a Legends contract from time to time. They make action figures of the 1, 2, 3 kid, Sean Paul, that scrawny motherfucker from Minnesota, and all that stuff. They could kick my ass. I know he could kick my ass, but skinny little guy used to be a kid, then he became a Pac, and then he Pac, and then all this other stuff, and then he was a Lightning Kid at one point in time. You know who I'm talking about? The dude who banged China on the camera. It was one night. Whee! It was more like glorified blowjob. But yeah, so that's how I feel about that. But it looks like it'll be fun. I'm not quite sure whose voices they're using. I like the WWE All-Star game for the fact of the matter that you get to hear Jim Ross. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Macho Man Savage was there to live and live in color. Oh yeah, can you dig it? So, if they don't have Macho Man in there, I'd be upset. I feel like when you see Vader in there, you almost feel like Mick Foley should be there. He's probably not going to be in there, obviously, because he's been mostly in TNA. Certain people, like, when you see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, you feel like Macho Man Randy Savage should be in there. Yeah, you see Jimmy Snuka Superfly in a game, although he's not scheduled to be in this one, he was in last year's. You feel like Roddy Piper should be there. My feeling is that if you're going to have one guy, you should have another dude who's at least a rival or something. Like Hacksaw and Jim Duggan should obviously, there's foreign guys, so there's okay. But Iron Sheik. Why not the Iron Sheik? Iron Sheik was the big heel and a tough motherfucker. Why can't we have an Iron Sheik in there? Or, the other Russian. What was his name? Nikolai Hukov. There we go. I mean, his silliness of singing the Russian national anthem. That never went over well. It went over, but yeah. Oh, the days of the Cold War. Anyways, look at me. I'm just ranting and raving about wrestling games. I can't wait for this thing. I'll let you know more updates about the Rochester. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because that would be cool. Oh, yeah. You know what? Because they have Vader in there, they should bring in Bam Bam Bigelow because they were Japanese tag team champions. Jerry the King Lawler is actually going to be a playable character. Awesome. Let's see. We're going to go over the whole list. Brock Lesnar, Alberto Del Rio, because it's my destiny. And Alex Riley, Christian, John Cena, Kelly, Layla, Maurice, Natalia, R-Truth, Randy Orton, of course, Rey Mysterio, The Miz, Undertaker, Wade Barrett, Zack Ryder, Woo, you know it, Triple H, David Otunga, I love the name, I hate him as a wrestler, and then Sheamus, I met him, seems like a real nice guy, he's just awesome to watch wrestle. Look for him to be like the next big thing like Brock Lesnar, as long as he doesn't leave the business. John Morrison, Ted DiBiase, Mark Henry, William Regal, which is kind of nice. I feel like they're using him as a filler. Husky Harris, which is good that he's going to be in the game. I love him as a wrestler, but he hasn't really been in the ring lately. Daniel Bryan, awesome. I'm excited for that because I enjoy him as a wrestler. Tyson Kidd, I could give a flying fuck less. Of course, Cole's Love, awesome. I love him. Santino Marella, Evan Bourne, awesome. Goldust, a classic. Although you don't see him in the ring on TV that much. Mason Ryan, who's an impressive dude. I feel like they should do some the 80s style, put some face paint on him, make him just go rrr. But they don't do that yet. Maybe soon, though. McGillicuddy, the son of Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. He should be more like Perfect, though. doesn't seem to come off that way. Yoshitatsu Nishio, CM Punk, Eve, ooh, she's pretty, and Kane and Big Show, which is kind of cool because they've tagged up more than once. Kobe Kingston, Air Boom, Jack Swagger, Cody Rhodes. I hate that stupid face mask thing he wears. Everybody knows he's not disfigured. They just put plastic over his face. It's retarded. No one likes it. Get rid of it. And then you have Dolph Ziggler, uh, Chavo Guerrero, and of course Drew McIntyre. He's awesome. Ezekiel Jackson, awesome. Justin Gabriel, good for him. Heath Slater, eh, I don't care either way for him. Michelle McCool, Beth Phoenix. I think they should have put the Almighty Kong in there, but they didn't want to put her in there because of Karma. Excuse me, she's Karma because she's pregnant and she had to leave. That's fine, I understand. But you know what? She was an awesome wrestler. Anybody who knows anything about female wrestlers, she deserves to be in the goddamn game. Give her some money so she can take care of that kid of hers. Um, The Rock, like, why hasn't he not been in a video game? He's been in the video game ever since. Holy shit! He's been in the video games ever since Acclaim was doing them. That's how far back he goes. Arn Anderson, I am so stoked that he's in this game. It is just amazing. If Ric Flair isn't in there, I would kind of cry. Or at least Tully Blanchard so you can make the Brain Busters at least, you know? Somebody will make this shit. If they don't make it, somebody will. Rick the Dragon Steamboat, obviously. I heard rumors that Chris Jericho is supposed to be in this game, but so far I haven't seen it happen yet. Animal, Kevin Nash, Booker T, Vader, awesome. Although, you know, last time he was in a game, I was a little disappointed because you couldn't do a moonsault. And that was the whole cool thing about him as a wrestler. He could do these fucking moonsaults. Whee! It's just awesome. Action Smash, Eddie Guerrero, Mr. McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, Edge, and Sin Cara, and of course, downloadable content, Mr. Jerry Lawler, the King. There's so many other guys they could add into this, and um, who would be the ones that should be in there? At least this year, only for this year. They should get over whatever issues they have with Macho Man Randy Savage and put him in the game. They should definitely do Hacksaw because he was in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you get the year that you're in the Hall of Fame, you should at least get a little bit of a video game news section. I'm sorry. Get a little up. Oh yeah, Sin Cara is in there, whatever. Sin Cara. Yeah, Sin Cara. He's in there, so I'm stoked about that. They should put someone like Mil Mascaras in the game. That would be awesome too. Or you could Chad pick the Pegasus Kid. Alright, no one likes to say it, but you know, I don't care. I would love to see Chris Benoit back in the video game. People will disagree with me, that's okay. But hey, I don't know. Who else would be good? Obviously, they probably will bring in guys like Batista. If they're bringing in Brock Lesnar, then they're probably going to bring in Ultimate Warrior. If they bring in Ultimate Warrior and Batista and, you know, Brock, they should bring in Bill Goldberg and RVD like they did last time. Look, I won't be shocked if Terry Funk's in the game again. We'll see. I'm really excited for this game. I bet it'll be awesome. I hope they change the Hell in the Cell because I thought that was ridiculous. I think it was a little less violent than it was. There's certain things you shouldn't fix, and they fix them just to make people work harder to actually do it. And hey, here's an idea. Why don't you fix those stupid glitches for the internet play? These guys could pause and do all kinds of crap. That was annoying. If you don't fix that, I'm gonna sell my version after I'm done beating it again. Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later. Was awesome. I guarantee you that the WWE 12 will be, will be more than just and definitely more than just wow. So, I'm stoked. I hope you're stoked. Thank you for watching. If you agree, then like. If you disagree, dislike. Indian, subscribe. You know, there's all kinds of random shit on my stuff. So just have some fun and rock out. Remember, may the forces of darkness get lost on the way to your doorsteps. Enjoy the new wrestling game that's coming out. I'm so stoked. Knock knock. Okay, where is this? Where's my off button? Oh yeah, there it is. Bye.